Hello, Shalom, dear friends. Happy Tuesday. I am in a completely different location. As you can see, I'm out in this beautiful desert with this beautiful blue sky and the Joshua trees behind me. And I'm here for a very good reason. We will be posting a video on our couples page, Say I Do Forever, our couples channel. Probably at the end of this week or this weekend. So if you're interested in what I'm doing out here, you can check that out. There's a very small little hint right here. You see that? That's a hint. That's a hint of what I'm doing. But being out here and it being Tuesday, and I usually talk about peace and my journey to peace on Tuesdays, I will let you know, peace has been very, very difficult lately. I actually, about a week ago, had a little bit of a breakdown at my Bible study just because of the stress and of the unknown and trying to plan things that you can't count on. And but a few days later, I got back into the Word of God, got back into God just kind of giving me strength and God giving me a reassurance that although I don't know the details of everything, He knows the details, and we are in His hands. And if you want to see about our journey this week and our craziness, I will post a video on our couples page, Say I Do Forever. So you can tune into that probably at the end of this week or probably this weekend. Get that up and you'll see our adventures and why we're out here. But today I thought I'd talk about something we've been saying a lot of, and that is that this is only temporary. We have used that more this year than ever before, and we've learned that that is comforting. My son, we moved him into a tiny house in a rural area and ended up with one of the biggest snow years we've had in a long time, in about 5 or 6 years. And he drives a adorable little Nissan Z car. And he got pretty much stranded, not being able to drive because we had snow that just lasted forever. So my husband would continue to pick him up for work, take him home, you know, help him do all of that kind of stuff. And we just kept saying over and over again, Joshua, don't worry, don't panic. This is only temporary. This is only a few weeks out of our life. This is only a few weeks out of the year. This is temporary, and spring is coming. Summer is coming. It's going to be okay. This snowstorm can't last forever. The snow on the ground can't last forever. And I think that's what I woke up thinking about this morning, is that this is only temporary. Whatever stress you're in, whatever season you're in, whether you are struggling or maybe some good times, it's only temporary. So if you're struggling, just know that this isn't forever. You are going to be able to get out of this. Soon your trials will be over, and soon you will be able to have the next season of your life. If you have a toddler that is not potty trained and causing problems and you're struggling with that, it's only temporary. Soon you'll be going back and realizing that this is not forever. If you're a parent of a child who's grown up and the teen years were hard, and you realize now it's over, and it goes fast. So don't worry, whatever season you're in, it's temporary. But then also remember that the season is temporary, so cherish it. Make sure that you hang on to your loved ones, that you remember the good times, that you savor all of that, because each of these things are only temporary, and our time here on earth is so short. Our time with our children is so short. Our time just in all of these seasons is short. Even after I suffered from depression for 8 years, now I look back and that time went by really, really fast. Not at the moment when I was in it, but now I look back and think, you know, those were hard years, but now I've had way more good years. So hang on and know that it's only temporary. In fact, as soon as I can find I walked away from my my notebook, but I have a verse, and it talks about that our life is temporary. Let me walk over here to it. And this is horse property, by the way. Lots of great horses once lived here, and they've passed now, and that's been really hard on my mother-in-law. That's another little hint of where we are. But let me grab my folder because I wrote down a verse. Sorry for the wiggles. Sorry for the wiggles. So 2 Corinthians 4:17 and 18 says, "For this light momentary affliction is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison, as we look not to the things that are seen, but of the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient or temporary, but the things that are unseen are eternal." So love, you know, relationships and love, time with your loved ones, that's eternal because you get to have that forever in your memories. But the trials, pretty soon you just kind of forget that they are, you know, when they're behind you, they don't seem as hard. You can look back and appreciate the lessons you learned. So this week, I'm really thinking about that although this week in our life is really stressful, it's really stressful on my mother-in-law, it's really stressful on all of those that we love here, and it's a lot of hard work for my husband and my son, but this week is temporary. Next week we will be in a different place, looking back at this week and realizing we made it through. We did it. We got through it. So just hang on. I just wanted to give you a short little message today. It's a really busy day. And like I said, check out our marriage channel, Say I Do Forever. And then you can actually see the whole video this at the end of this week about what we're doing here. So I'm leaving you with this pretty scenery with beautiful skies today. Beautiful weather. I think it's like 72 this morning. It's like perfection. Well, I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Just a heads up, Friday, depending on how my week goes, I may be a little late to get our Bible study content out. So hang on with me. As soon as I can, I will get that up. And have a wonderful week, and we will see you in the next video, whenever that is. Say a little prayer for us. Love you all, and shalom, my dear friends.